YouTubers, to another Warmachine Tactics with your buddy Cajun. Today we have Khador versus Cygnar, Sorcerer versus Striker, Battleship versus Stryke-Force. As you can see, the Stryke-Force comes equipped with 6 Storm Blades, 2 Chargers, 3 Grenadiers, and the man, Coleman Striker himself. It's perhaps one of my favorite forces, but I'm not taking it today because of its popularity. Instead, I like the underdog challenge, and I'm taking Khador with its useless men of war in their current state, and 2 destroyers. I have 1 rocket infantry. I'm going to make this list work. It's probably the least played list right now. It really needs some help, but we're going to make it work. We'll just advance up as far as we can. Gas fog. Good luck and have fun to Peter Frisch Rodler. One focus each of his jacks, intending to run them. Pretty good start. I prefer casting Blur over Arcane Shield on the Chargers. When starting on this side of the map, the Chargers do get a cover bonus from being up against these rocks. And with Blur, it's better to get not hit at all than to reduce the damage when you are hit. Especially when you've got guns as big as the Bombard cannons. I mean, if that thing hits, it's gonna... he'll mitigate some of the damage, but it's still gonna hurt. Whereas if, you know, he was wearing Blur, I'm unlikely to hit him at all. It is going to be a real choice for him to make if he wants to spin the focus to upkeep those 2 spells. To really max out the Chargers, you really want to give him each 3 focus, and that is all of Striker's focus. So he'd really be unable to keep up upkeeps. And the reason you give him 3 focus is you get your attack and damage boosted for 1 focus. And they have a rate of fire 2 gun, so use your 2nd focus to buy a 2nd shot, and then the 3rd focus to boost the attack and damage on that shot as well. I'm out of range of his guns this turn. This is such a well-balanced list, with the combined arms approach, grenades from the Grenadiers reducing armor, the big hardy meaty strikes that Stormglaives can give with their POW 3, even in range, and then Chargers with boosted up focus. You can really just take out any target. It's a very well developed and designed list. It's something that you would actually see in real play once we have the ability to customize our squads, and I'm a big fan of it. I think the community is a big fan of it too, and maybe that's why I don't play it so often. I prefer not to mirror match. I want to give you guys a more cinematic appeal. Shell the Signor dogs. Shell them into oblivion. Five damage is respectable, given that he's got Arcane Shield up. I suspect this is the end of the line for my Rocketeer. He dropped Arcane Shield. Groovy. Oh, lucky day. Yep, he's going for the finish. Out of reach. I think I'm going to boundless charge this Man of War into the Trencher Rifle Grenadier. Alright, alright. 4 damage, it stings. Ooh, 1 damage, that just tickles. If I move this destroyer up and over, I'm going to get a backstrike on this charger. Appears my opponent has him facing the wrong direction. That'll give me an aiming bonus. Standing here is also an aiming bonus. We'll see what the percentage chance is and see once and for all whether it's better to take a back shot or to stand and aim. I might already be in the back arc. Oh, happy day for me. May be able to charge him without boundless charge. this back line can charge these storm blades, then we're in a really good position. They're in range to be Icy Gaze next turn if I move Sorsha up. Really like to save Icy Gaze for the caster assassination run. Okay, he can reach. Let me go ahead and start off with that. That was a waste. I really thought it would have given me the extra movement to go after those storm blades. That's what I'm talking about. Now the counterattack. Let's see what he can put together. I was unlikely to do 9 damage with this bombard cannon on the charger. I think I made the right call in charging that storm blade. Storm blades are really the backbone. Everyone is scared of the chargers, but these storm blades, they do work. This guy just got caught in the blast of the grenade. He did not get directly hit. He did not suffer the -1 armor debuff. He's really dedicated himself to killing this man of war, and he really needs to finish what he started. It's inconceivable to let this man of war get another charge off and do some heavy damage to something. It was a nice grenade shot. He was better off just firing a regular trencher shot. You do have a limited capacity with your grenades. And if you were just looking to put 1 damage on a guy, a trencher shot's just as likely to do that as the grenade throw. I'm very lucky he went on the low end of the damage spectrum there. Crit, yeah, baby. I love that little jump up animation. That shield cannon needs an animation very badly. We're gonna see if Sorcerer can't finish that guy off. Finish what you start, people. Finish him, finish him. With his liberal use of grenades to this point, I did not keep count, but I wonder if he has any left. The grenades would prove invaluable, lowering the armor on my destroyers so that his chargers can really light him up. But if he's out of grenades, it's better for me. Under his feet, I'm unlikely to be able to kill a trencher in a single bombard cannon shot. But it's still high probability of killing him if two of them land on his head. A single disruption won't really stop me. I only need to dedicate 2 focus to them when they're making ranged attacks anyway. Question is, do I take pot shots at Striker or not? Softening him up for the inevitable wind rush caster charge would be good, but on his feet turn it's largely wasted. That was another grenade. How many have you fired now? We're 5 turns in. We've been fighting since turn 2. You smoke clouded 1 turn. That's probably your last grenade. He's just really not getting the damage procs he's gonna need to bring these guys down. Now that's more like it. This guy needs to move into command radius where he doesn't benefit from the feet. Come on, fire your last grenade. If I crit high enough, I could still take him out. That was a terrible, terrible miss. one grenade left from this guy. That great Cadoran armor starting to crack. Still, he's in charge range of Striker. If I can one-shot this guy with the bombard cannon from this one, freeze this guy up to charge. You have to be careful not to blow myself up with a deviation. Well, who needs to charge if you're right there? Got him. GG, my opponent. GG. Kind of surprised to get the win. My opponent played well. It was definitely questionable bringing Striker up to fight. You know, there were a couple crucial misses that kept that destroyer alive. He really wanted that destroyer dead. But when it's not going to happen for you, it's not going to happen for you. Don't put your caster at unnecessary risk. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you would have done differently. Tell me which squad you want to see me play next. I will hopefully have some new videos out come Tuesday for the next patch. They have not announced what we're getting next. I'm hoping for new casters. When the game releases, there will be 2 casters for each of the 4 factions, 4 jacks, numerous warrior units. They did not specify how many. But thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.